Alright guys, we're getting started. This is the first game that we played in the tournament. I thought that this was our worst performance of the bunch. This is the game that we lost. So let's just kind of see why we lost, how we lost, see if there's things that we talked about throughout the weekend that come up a little bit, and we recognize those things that we were able to kind of fix and improve. At the start of this game, we're going to be starting in a 3-3-1, which I thought would be kind of the most defensive to kind of get us started and get us most comfortable. Also, I wasn't quite sure how comfortable Silas would be playing with his feet, since, you know, when we play that 3-3-1, we have a center back who's right in front of Silas. So that's why we started with the 3-3-1. Obviously, I knew the 2-4-1 would be more aggressive. We're playing these guys. My read on them was that they were definitely not a lot better than us. But they did have a couple good players. You know, I was a really big fan of this player here. Number 12, I like the way he plays. He kind of reads the game and moves around. I thought, you know, he would be a player. Oof, big chance for sure. Into Fernando, back to Marco, into Fernando. Yeah, Julian, nice 2 touches, Julian. Yeah, a really nice poke and a nice shot. I mean, that's great, right? Everybody's playing the game, nobody clashing, nobody doing any of that stuff. That's all great. Really like this guy. I like the way that he plays slow. I like the way that he plays smooth. He doesn't tend to go in for clashes. I know that me as a coach, I'm not the same as everybody. You know, I'm not these guys sitting up here watching our game. So I didn't know if everybody would like this guy quite as much. And after he kind of dominated us a little bit, I figured, hey, this guy's going to get scouted quite a bit and look, you know, definitely better than us. Turns out this guy is a certified baller and is committed to play at Mary Washington, which is a top T3 school. So pretty solid so far, right? I like Mario. Bruce going for a big shot, and you know what? Whatever, sure, right? I mean, we're gonna have to shoot to score, and testing the goalie early, right? It was definitely an aggressive move, you know, but ambitious, but so be it. We've pretty much been able to shut these guys down. They haven't really been able to find balls out. When they did, Marco's all over him. You can see he's kind of pissed off. This guy hasn't really had any impact on the game. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, nice. Right, we're passing it around. Definitely in control here. And then we get scored on. And obviously you're gonna get scored on, especially if you're playing AV8, especially when you're fresh out of the car. So we go short. Josh Lee plays a nice ball into Mario. Mario plays a really nice ball to Ruben. Decent ball to Ruben. And it's a nice ball to Mario, but it's a turnover. Here's my boy. A really nice pass. And they're going to score from 6 yards out. I mean, hey Silas, welcome. You know, glad you're off the bus, and go ahead and save that for us. Obviously, it's going to be really tough. Right away, our reaction's okay, right? Maybe we're a little bummed because it's fresh out the car and we have been controlling the game, but let's speed it up again. Simple. I like that. Simple, yeah. Still pretty good, right? No big complaints. Simple. Ooh, all right. We're going to call this Clash. Ruben. There it is, right? We looked at it last game. You did a double clash on the other side of the field, and you got away with it. And I said, listen, if we get in these 50-50s, they're not going to go our way every time. And here you go. I get that it probably comes from calling Mario off and a bad first touch and a slip, and it's coming from all these things. But there's plenty of ways to avoid this, to have made those smaller mistakes or smaller things go away. And Definitely cooked a bit. Diving in a bit. I get Marco needing to block the shot from this close is important, so I get it, but I'd like to see us go Marco already. Ball could already be in at Marco. Marco could be calling for it a bit more. Silas, if you're watching these, you got to make sure the ball's stopped when you restart it with the goal kick. And if you remember, we talked about at the end of the first game, crosses. We're just crossing too much. We knew going into it in the December practices, Josh Lee was a big crosser, and he's back there at the right back, so he's going to have room to do it, but just don't want to overdo it. I like the way they're playing, not overdoing anything. Probably should be 2-0. Okay. He's gonna. Bruce is our one center mid, right? It's a little tough. We're playing the 3-3-1. Here's our full formation. And I don't know if Bruce gets picked by the referee a little bit, but yeah, probably just picked by the referee a little bit. It's a nice run by this guy, sneaking behind Josh. Oh man, what a big miss. Yeah, probably should be 2-0. Nice move by them. We're back to it. Nice pass. So we talked about clashing, and clashing is kind of like public enemy number one, wanting to avoid clashing at all costs. Number two is going to be you're wide open and there's no players within 5, 10, 15 yards. You have a 15-yard bubble, and we give the ball away, right? If we're not even within 15 yards of any kind of pressure, then we should be able to be at a 95% completion, right? I mean, we should have almost a guarantee that we keep it. If you're 15 yards open and your gut feeling is that this is not a very guaranteed pass, then it might be the wrong choice. So let's see if we catch up on any of those wide open giveaways. Nice defense, Josh. Sorta. Nice recovery. Sorta. Yeah, well done. Sorta. This guy's still dribbling the ball. 360. What? Brucey. All right. Funky. And we'll watch this. This is some of the worst defense I've ever seen on a corner kick. We know it's a lefty. We know it's an in-swinger. Two big jumper boys, Mario. Oh, God. That's a tough look. I don't know if this is... I got to give credit to Julian for a 6-inch jump. Ruben, we're just absolutely cooked here, Ruben. I don't know if we're still in the car or what. But, wow. Should be 3-0. Should absolutely be 3-0. They've now missed 2 shots in the 5-yard box. And maybe it should be 3-1. Okay, this is a really good chance. Shout out to Fernando. It's always tough to attack a 1v1 like this, and he earns a really nice shot, puts it on the ground just like we trained all winter. And this guy makes a crazy save. Actually an insane save. So, well done, Fernando. Unlucky, probably 3-1 deserved right now. Let's see how our corner kick goes. Yeah, sure, we'll go short. Not bad. Obviously, we could do better box running there when we go short. Nice track, Bruce. Unlucky with the turf. Yeah, that's my boy again. Probably a 7-yard out shot. And we know Silas was saving these. By the end of the weekend, he's warming up just as much as we are. But again, he's freaking 7 yards out and having to deal with it. So, you know, if we're adding up all these chances, they've now had 4 chances within our 6-yard box. Again, that might be a little bit much, but well done, Julian, to battle for it. He's still battling. Well done. Nice try. All right, made it work. Yeah, that's a fine tackle. No, don't clash. Ooh, see this is a little clashy, right? We gotta go Marco. We gotta go Marco. We got no box runners. Mario's in there, but he's behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. You're gonna have to cross with your left foot. Fernando's got a little bit of space, but he's well cut off. You're not ready to pass it, and Fernando's gonna run out of space. It's got to be Marco, right? And I'll give Julian, I'll give you credit. By the end of the weekend, we were making these passes to Marco. We were. But this is why this first game just kind of seemed to slip away from us. We're just kind of jamming stuff like that. He's always around, it seems like, to pick it up. He's always protecting the ball. Nice job, Mario, right? Individual defending comes in, comes from behind. That's great. Love it. Nice pass. Nice job, Fernando. Really, really good, Fernando. It's got to be Ruben. Pretty good pass. Pretty good pass. Unlucky on the 2, right? You guys are still learning to work together. It's been a while. Fernando's, figuring out the 9, to be honest, and it's not a huge deal, right? I like the quality on the cross. If we are going to cross it, it's decent quality. That's cross number 3, I think. Already this half. Let's speed it up a bit. Nice pass by them, playing it simple. Nice tackle. Nice. Okay, maybe could have reset. That was definitely getting tight. There's the guy. He's always on it, always protecting the ball. Nice job. Nice pass. Probably overdoing it. Both Mario and Bruce here, I would say. Yeah, I mean, it's getting tight, right? I mean, we've decided to take this guy on instead of playing Josh. We're gonna be running out of room when we cut back. This guy's here, a little unlucky. Bruce, you've got time. Josh Lee's in a good position. It's definitely not his fault, right? I would prefer him to take a step backwards, if anything. You've got time, Bruce. You can trap it. You can let the ball roll. You can, just take your space and go backwards. Definitely we can do better than that. We're in. Yeah, they cross it. It doesn't work because crosses don't work. There's my guy. And again, some really good press on him, right? We've started to figure him out a little bit, that he's always kind of dribbling. Nice. It's a little bit of a... Just go Ruben. Just go Ruben. Go more. Yeah, I don't know. A big dribble, but he's dribbling into a ton of space. Clash, slam. Dribble, drive. The cut back is definitely the play here. Chase, I believe, is in a great position. Yeah, this is all a mess. Right? I don't like any of this. I do like a little lucky by Medi, to be fair. Definitely lucky, and then we're going to swing it out. I do like this. I like Ruben repositioning. Alec knows it's a bad choice, but Ruben's in a good position to make up by it. Driving is tough, but he's ready to battle. Clash boy. And then this decision making, man. Like, we're going to get to a point this season where this cannot be good enough for seniors to play balls that are high and wild, and when we got guys wide open on top to 6. So, okay. Maybe a little too easy by Chase, but he's around the guy. Not bad. Let's see. We go quick throw. Looks like they're out of that. Nice job, Chase. Coming out this side. Gotta go, Marco. Nice job. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, okay. It's going to be tough, right? If I think about what Fernando's thinking, what he's evaluating, I see their back line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players in a straight line, which means if we can come around, get to Marco, he's going to be looking at tons of room in here. Right? Julian might need to be a bit more active. This is probably their worst player and get in front of this guy a little bit. But driving this way is going to be really tough. Their whole back line is like... So I don't know. Yeah, they end up... Oof, careful. Wow, really good pass. Again, this is probably their worst player. Nice job. Cannot lose this. Cannot lose this. I don't know if it's just because we're making lead passes all the time. Ruben, it seems like every pass is a couple yards ahead of people. Or if it's because you've just kicked it too hard, or is Chase is wide open, or can't be losing this. Absolutely can't be losing this. If I was playing Ruben right now, I'm not even gonna dribble, man. I'm just gonna stand still, right? Like why are we even dribbling? You've got 10 yards of space. Why even dribble? Just stand still, right? If this guy's gonna come to you, you got him in a big triangle. Now, when you do this dribble, you're gonna make the triangle smaller. He's now doing even more than he was before. So dribbling is, I think Alec is the other player that does this a little bit. Like, why are you dribbling? Why are you driving into him when you've got the space already? So we give up the ball. Let's see. It's been 17 minutes so far, this review. Let's go to the end of the game. No idea what the... Obviously, Ruben scored a nice goal. Gabe scored a nice goal in this game. I don't think we're going to get to see those. Maybe we will, but... By the end of this game, our guy number 12 started to really run wild a little bit, right? He's really starting to cook. Nice job. He's going to get back involved here. Yeah, he's on it again. Clash. Medi, you're off. Right? I mean, what is this? Like, dude, if we're playing the game, like, go sit on the bench. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way that this is our best choice. I see that they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in a straight line. I'm not sure that I like a dribble. I do like this space here. I would probably just take a touch this way, give maybe Ashton a chance or Julian a chance to go this way. These two guys need to make different runs and figure something out. I see Marco's a little bit. I think it's Marco. A little bit on a movement here. So, maybe we can catch Marco on a movement if we're on the move. But, I don't know. Whatever that was, Medi, I don't like it. Then we're going to be here. We're seriously going to choose this, man? Seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to throw the ball at Chase's head in the middle of 5 players? Is he supposed to one time head this ball forward while he's facing away from the goal? Is he... Right? And look, Julian has never been more open in the final third in his life, right? Can we not play Julian? Like, do you guys not like each other? Like, you guys don't want to just... Hey, pass my feet and like let's cook. Let's do some give and goes. Let's do some passes. Let's get some touches. But I don't know. I mean, we end up getting a corner kick, but again, I think decision making could be a lot better. It's a decent ball, right? I see Marco's run, and I don't mind that it didn't work. Call a foul, I guess. They're going short. Nice cover. 12's on the ball. And I'm probably getting annoying. Like, we haven't really seen this guy do all that much. And maybe maybe you're thinking like this guy has kind of sucked and coach has been pointing him out, but he's on the ball more than the rest of us. He's making easy choices more than the rest of us. We did see the one time that Mario took the ball off him, which was nice. I think one other person picked the pass, but he's just been on the ball a lot. He's controlling his teammates a lot. Here's what we were talking about with Ruben, with Alec a little bit, is he doesn't need to dribble forward, right? He's got his space. There's nothing to gain by going forward, so he's just not going to dribble. He's just going to stand. He's just going to stand still. Yeah, that's fine, right? Pass his teammate a little bit behind him so that he can have the room behind him to take advantage of. Yeah, nice job, Julian. Definitely got to be eating that up every time. We do get the foul, and I see that. But this is also a little bit of a clash, okay? This is also a little bit of another gamble where you've made a great pick, and it would be really nice if you could touch the ball to Medi, but I understand that you're getting fouled here, so I understand I gotta be reasonable. Doing this is a lot, right? You're gonna kind of move the ball right through this guy. You're gonna just attack him, trying to stand up a little bit more and hold him off. Maybe Chase can open up a little bit. Maybe Ashton could do this run in this direction, and it could be more of a pass than a dribble, but yeah, probably. And honestly, you weren't fouled that bad, but it was a foul. It was a foul. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's not the best shot in the world, but we get a shot off. You know, we need shots. We're losing the game. Medi's going to start our press. Nice job. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a shot here. Nice job. Nice quick throw in. So Chase, you know, we've been watching. I remember thinking in this first game that you were kind of struggling in the midfield. Honestly, watching this film, you've been. I don't know if we just skipped over a bad patch or something like that, but you've been playing pretty well in the stuff that we watched. Here's what I was talking about you in the first film, where we do this thing where we want to go this way and we always go into the other player, and it always could be a clash. And in order to elevate, we need to go the other way. We need to protect and keep the player on the outside of us. And here's a perfect example where you know this guy. I mean, I love the scan, right? I mean, check out this scan. Boom, right? You just saw him. You just know he's there. You know this is a little bit dangerous, but you know you have a lot of room forward and back here. You scan again, so you know right where he's at. So how on earth do you turn right into him? You know? Like, again, this is going to take us, you know, a while because it's slowed down so much, but again, you've been playing well. You've been the guy we can rely on. You're watching the ball, scan, back. Watching the ball, scan, back. Watching the ball. Right? It's just a little bit of like you know what you need to do, but then it doesn't quite happen that way. Obviously, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Go with your left foot, but push it back this direction. Go with your left foot and do a Cruyff. Or go with the outside of your right foot and go backwards. Reminds me of the clip that I played last night of me playing where I went left foot trap. I knew the guy was in front of me, and I went right foot, drag back. And I just went straight back, right? Imagine you just go left foot trap this way, and then you pass it to Ashton, who's on the run, and Ashton's on the move, and Ashton can find Marco. We get into a clash, and it's unlucky. It's not a foul. It looks whack, but it's just unlucky. Again, they score from 5 yards away from Silas. I mean, no way he's saving that. And it happens because Clash, unlucky on the fall. 2 good passes. Just kidding. Unlucky on the... I don't know if we're being too cute on the clearance here, Alec. It is Ashton. It is Chase right here. We just slam it into him. But he does a good job of breaking forward, and it's more or less a tap-in. So the things we're talking about clashing and turning into our team, into our opponents, are definitely costing us in this game. I think we've seen 3 goals. They've all been from 5 yards in front of Silas. I mean, nightmare day to be a goalie. This guy was yelling at us to sub on the fly, and then they started subbing, and he says, wait. Which is ridiculous, but all good. Keep going. Nice, I don't mind that. Yeah, I like it. Ashton, he's figured it out. Yeah, let's go the other side. Need a good pass. Nice pass. I think he calls a foul here, and this is a little fortunate, because I do think that the guy kicks the ball. This is a nice ball, Ruben. Again, Chase, good scanning, and this time we do take it away from the team, from the opponent. Obviously, Julian is a really nice find. If you can go right foot trap, left foot pass, you can hit Julian. We can break in with box runners. We'd be in good shape. I don't blame you for trying to drive forward and look for a shot. And you do recognize that you're kind of out of time, but not too bad. We get a... And these are tough. I mean, we don't really expect to score often doing these. I don't mind Medi taking a shot, and it's low and driven, so... Here's number 12 again. He's starting to take over the game at this point, right? I mean, he's picking up the ball in the middle of 3 players here, and he's going to just get away with it and drive away from Ashton and play the ball in here past Ruben, and another shot from about 6 yards that goes wide. Well played there by Gabe. It's a little bit one speed, Gabe, right? I mean, we just dribble, and we just run into the guy. He hasn't really committed anything, and so I don't know. We've started our dribble a little too close to him, and obviously we have all the time in the world to slow down, stop the ball. This is Medi, who hasn't really done you any favors. Medi's just standing still and hanging out, but definitely could maybe look to pass it. You could put your foot on the ball and find Chase, who finds Julian, and now we're playing the game, but yeah. Good stuff by Gabe. Activates right away and goes forward to try to win it, and Ruben gets in. Got to go Mario. Nice. Nice ball, Mario. Gabe, we just ran into somebody, so let's find a good pass. Nice job, Gabe. Nice job, Medi. Nice job, Ashton. Nice job. Ooh. So that's good, right? I mean, all of a sudden, we have one guy that makes a good choice. Nice, easy pass. Gabe makes a good choice. And now, we're just going to walk through them, right? I mean, these are all nice, right? 2 touches, 2 touches. We get a 1 touch. It falls apart a little bit, but that's a nice try. I mean, this is what happens when you try to play offense in their box. Sometimes it gets really tough, and Chase's pass could be a little better, but not too bad. And they end up with a clearance, and we follow it up with something like this. It happens, guys, right? I'm more or less gonna end it here. I think we know that we just weren't at our best during this game. I think we know that this was a little bit of a funky one, and the opponents were a little better than we thought, and we were getting out of the car, and we'd never played 8v8 before. We have a lot of excuses for this game, and I get that. At the same time, I want you to think about, at this point, the 2 kind of big concepts I've talked to you about are like clashing and avoiding just slamming into people, and how it's a huge deal that can cost us the goal, that can really just totally slug our offense. And the other one is being wide open and still just passing, just having a bad pass. Something like this. If you call Mario off this ball, and you do one of these, he has every right to be in your ear saying, "Dude, what was that?" Right? I mean, he has every right. I know it's the end of the game, and maybe you're feeling a little silly, but this is a joke, right? This is not good enough. Every player on our team, the standards would be drop the ball. You're not getting any hero points for trying to pass a ball that's as high as your knee one time off their clearance out wide. I don't even know who's out here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe we've got a guy out here. I still don't see him. But it's definitely not that important that you need to make that pass. All right, we're just over 30 minutes. I'm gonna sign off here, I guess. Again, shout out to the guys that scored the goals. Little giveaway. 12's just gonna dribble in, shoot from 5 yards. I think this is Gabe's goal on the dribble. Nice job. Can you believe this? Here we are again, Ruben. I mean, we can see this 12 at it again, picking up balls. This guy is going to slip, stand up, dribble through both of us, pass the ball to our team with 3 guys here with Mario, and we're just going to end up getting scored on here. Tough. It says there's one more. Didn't we watch this? Oh, this is the one that they scored. I guess the AI missed Ruben's goal. I don't know. Anyways, that's it.